What we're about to show you today is what you can get for $835,000 in Mississippi's most popular city and one of the most popular new neighborhoods in that city. And I can promise you, it's a little bit more than a big boy approved tub. And here he is, one of us smart enough to not get in the tub and accidentally turn on the water, getting ready to shoot. It's Charles C. Mack.
Hey, y'all, that was hilarious. If you could only see it, I was laughing. You gotta show it to him, Jared.
Maybe if y'all stick around, I'll put a blooper at the end.
All right, let's get to the house, Jared. So today we have a 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath, 3-car garage, just over 3,200 square feet. But not only that, Jared, on this one we got some details we don't always see. Starting with this cupola right here at the top of the 3-car garage.
Well, you know, we get into the luxury price point here, and we definitely are at $835 here in Mississippi. You'll see you get the space, but it's also just, you get some of these extra little details I feel like you have to go way higher in other places to get.
Yeah, I mean, you get a lot for your money here, and the cost of living is extremely affordable. Jared, aren't we the most affordable state in the U.S. now?
Look it up, and I was looking up with the little AI assisted research. Yes, they said we're the most affordable state in the entire country here in Mississippi. Now, Madison, where we are today, is probably on the highest end in Mississippi, just about.
We even have the gutters already on this home, but not only that, this builder went ahead and they've got a drain here to catch some water runoff that's coming off the home, and these 2 gutters are going into that system to get them off of the property, out of this general area. And you know what else I really like about this home, Jared?
What's that?
We have gables. Not only that, what do we have, Jared?
Got some louvered gable vents up there, extra little details too. You got the corbel on the top, on the sides here. Really nice touches.
That's correct. And we even have a bank of windows right here with that black accent. And then we even have the lap siding, just to give it some extra little details that we just don't always see.
I really like it in both places, but especially over here where it kind of pops out some.
You like the pop out better than the big gable over here?
I think so.
Well, see, I like the pop out because it breaks it up.
I like them both, Charles.
But I like this the best. Anyway, we can go back and forth about that all day, right? We even have our light shining down here, but we also have the black hardware on the garage there. And then as we walk into the cover space here, we got our lap siding again. And of course, we got our signature, you know, it's normal here. That stained tongue and groove.
That's right.
Still in there. Jared, I'm underneath it. Yeah, that's a gas lantern.
Oh yeah, that's a gas lantern up there.
I saw the line coming in and behind it, but at first I couldn't see it.
At first I couldn't tell either, but yeah, you got the line.
But I really like these French doors as we walk in. And as we do walk in, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to Lori Bragg with Marketplace Real Estate and Lister Home Builders for allowing us to showcase this beautiful home.
That's right. They did a really good job with this one. And you know, if you're trying to find your new home here in Mississippi, whether you're local or relocating, we would like to do a nice job for you. We can help you out. You can reach out to us right here, call, text, email, and guess who's going to answer?
Me.
C-Mac. So, hey, C-Mac, I need your help. And he is going to do it. And I guess I've got a little extra thing here.
What do you got,
If you're not quite ready to do that, but you do want a little information, I got a special link for you down there to be a little relocation guide.
Right here?
What you need. Yeah, right down there.
Right there. All right, y'all. So we're in this beautiful home. Obviously, Jared is showcasing some things as we back up into this formal dining space. And then this is that wall of windows on the outside that we saw. And you noticed on the outside it was black, right? We got the nice wood here, white color as well. I believe the outside was vinyl clad. That's why I wanted to point out that this is nice wood here.
Well, looks the white here with the color drenching that we have, and you got even up here too.
Good catch, Jared. I just wasn't seeing the drenching, right? Well, I guess maybe because I was thinking drenching would be trimming off.
It would be everything, but you know, I would still call it a color drench because you're up here on the ceiling with that same color, but you do have the nice white trim. I think it looks really good.
It looks really good, and I really like this light fixture here, and it's got that nice chrome finish, and it gives it that classical look. Obviously, we were in the foyer earlier as we walked in, and now we're walking into that living space. We've got something we hadn't seen here before, Jared.
What's that?
I mean, this is a solid beam. We got the brick from floor to ceiling, right? But this is a little extra. We hadn't really seen this much. I'm just going to say it, y'all. I don't know that is. I don't know if that's a concrete, some type of stone. I'm not
It
sure.
looks like it's a formed concrete. I'm not 100% sure on that.
I think this is a great time. If you know, hey, let us know.
Yeah,
Let us know in the comments. Of course, we got the engineered wood floor here. We got our built-ins on either side. We got our black hardware. And then we got the nice big industrial type fan there.
With the beam at the top, looking good up there.
I just noticed this year, we even have plug-ins in the floor here.
Not one, but two.
So you could set your furniture around and have some lamps here if you like. And, a lot of times they'll put them right next to each other, spread apart, but they've got this kind of set to where it would work best with furniture. So I do like those details. And then as we come into this nice kitchen, we got an oversized island, Jared. Jared sometimes would call something like this,
I was going to see if you were going to do it.
a continent?
It's close. I don't know. I don't know if
island?
you call this a continent or not.
What are you going to call it?
It's close, but it kind of, I feel like it looks even bigger than maybe it normally would because they went and gave you this extra rounded out detail here.
See how that kind of comes out like that? And I don't know, is it easy to see on your side, Jared?
Yeah, you can see it. I feel like it would make it a little more comfortable to space out some bar stools there to give you a little bit more room rounding it out.
I'm going to say 4 bar stools, Jared.
I think 4 probably comfortably.
You agreed with me instead of saying 5.
Maybe 5, but
Awesome. Anyway, we got our nice double oven here. We got the cafe. And then this would be like a little, I wanted to look back over there because I was like, hold on. This could be my coffee bar little section here, right? I mean, that over there could be as well, but
that's your iced coffee
that's
bar.
that's got the ice maker, built-in ice maker over there, right? And you got the shelving there. I was thinking that would be more for, your liquor, your wine, that kind of stuff. And then we got these nice gold pools here, and then the nice gold handles.
I love all the gold pools, and I like the cabinets going all the way up here too with the windows at the top.
Yes, great for displaying pieces up there with the glass. Of course, we got our cafe dishwasher. We got our 6-burner cafe cooktop here. And then, of course, we got our vented commercial kind of grade vent there. And when I say grade, it's the style here.
Right.
It doesn't look like the little, I'm just going to say it, the little flimsy one.
This is the real deal, right?
The real deal right there.
And this looks good here too. You can't
Yes,
do that.
nice wood trim work here as well. And then we got our nice tile. It's got a little bit of a, would you call that gray, Jared, or beige kind of right there in that tile?
A little bit of a beige with a kind of a brown accent to it. I think it ties in well with the gold that you're seeing.
Man, I didn't catch that at all.
Huh?
That brown, I didn't
Just a
see
little
brown at all.
Just a little bit to it.
Well, we got our spice rack here and here on either side of that cooktop, so easy access to those things. We got guess what? This is Short King approved right here at that microwave drawer right here as well.
Hey man, sometimes if y'all are new to the channel, sometimes we see them, they're like up here. I'm 6'1", and sometimes they're even too high for me. So
That's why I said Short King approved, right? And y'all, if like Jared said, if it's your first time watching, you'll get what I'm getting at when I say Short King there. Of course, we got this where you could pans and stuff in there. This is for your trash can.
it's your first time watching, you're saying, what are these guys doing?
I do. Once again, I like this color, this
that
chrome
polished
finish,
nickel there?
polished nickel chrome. It's really nice. I call it classic. And then what about that chrome? But then the white shade of those
look really
lights.
nice. I don't think we have seen those particular pendant lights hanging down.
I mean, we've been in a ton of homes, and we have not seen that anywhere. But anyway, as we move along here, we got a walk-in pantry with plenty of counter space here to do some cooktop pieces here. So you just don't put them in there in the kitchen. Of course, shelving, open shelving, and stuff like that.
The outlets in there too.
This would be where your refrigerator would go. And like I said, I'd call this the wine liquor kind of area here. But you could do the coffee
hold
bar
on.
here.
Y'all let me know. Iced coffee bar.
Iced coffee bar?
Iced coffee bar. Y'all let me know. Maybe I'm wrong. Y'all can let me know in the comments.
And as we come down this wing here, I really like what they did in this guest powder room with the wallpaper here. And then, of course, you got the nice vanity with your nice drawers here.
It's like a marble. Is it a marble?
It does look like a marble, and they did some nice little cuts with the edges here with this type of sink. And this has got a gold tint to it, Jared.
It's almost like a bronze gold there. That one's pretty cool.
A bronze gold, shiny and looks really nice. The mirror here kind of matches it as well. A little bit darker gold there, and it's got this nice sconce on either side of the mirror. And I thought what they did right here with the laundry was really nice. Look at the cabinet color, and then look at the tile here. So you got the white, but then you kind of got this once again, Jeremy, I'm going to ask you for your help with this. Is that going to be I'm going to call that more beige.
That's kind of, yeah, kind of a more beige there.
And it matches, I think it matches well with the tile here.
It ties, it's almost like an in-between of the little darker beige and the kind of cream white that you have on the floor there.
And then they went with a satin nickel finish here with the pulls and handles and plumbing.
Charles, you got a wasp that snuck in through the dryer vent down here.
Faucet, we're right there. We're going to leave it alone. And with this, you obviously have washer, dryer. You got counter space on either side. Plenty of counter space in this laundry. And there's even a storage closet behind the door here. You know, I didn't mention this when we were outside.
What's that?
This one gives you an office.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I said 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath, right? I didn't say anything about an office. But this is full-blown office right here. Full built-in desk. You got your shiplap back in here, got your black hardware, and it's even got a closet here to give you some additional storage in here. So this is a really nice size office.
So we like to leave y'all a little surprise here and there. We got a big surprise coming up for y'all a little later once y'all see me back on the screen. Hopefully I don't get wet in the tub again. I'm
going to go ahead and open up this door, but we got our drop zone here. We even have our hooks, our storage underneath and above. You saw I said underneath and above.
Underneath and above.
And for our fans that love the 3-car garage with no wall, we got it for you right here.
That's right.
Of course, we got open storage area over there. We actually have a storage room here. This is not a bad size storage room. Now, this is where they got all their extra materials and paints and stuff. But this is actually a really good size storage room, Jared.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And as we come back in, Jared, we have this space off the kitchen back here. It's basically as big as a formal dining room.
Pretty much.
But I think it's better used for something else, like a reading area, another little study space, a play space, if you will. And then it's got this nice light fixture with shiplap ceiling.
I love the shiplap.
And then this is your way onto the covered back patio. Of course, you got your fireplace out here. You got your grill with your vent. Now,
I was gonna say, it's not just covered, Charles.
It's screened in.
It's screened in too.
I mean, how about I say you got your cool fan there. And then as you look out into your backyard here, you have this line of trees right here.
Yeah, the trees, we got spring. Spring just kind of getting started here. So this will be, I would imagine.
It's going to look a lot better in a couple of months.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you do have some commercial stuff way over there,
Hey,
but
it might be looking better in 30 days.
probably in a couple weeks.
All right, let's go back on in, Jared. And on this corner of the house, we have our first 2 bedrooms we're about to show you, and they pretty much mirror each other. But let's go this way.
Now these two are pretty similar, but the one up at the front you'll see in just a minute, it's a little different.
It is?
Uh-huh.
Awesome. Anyway, we got engineered wood floors. We have mold. I'm going to say it like this, Jared. Mold windows here.
Couple windows there.
Anyway, we got the nice fan that kind of matches that fan we saw in the back patio. But as we walk into this ensuite, we got quartz countertops. We got that satin nickel hardware and plumbing fixture. But come on in, Jared. I really like this tile right here, that shiny tile. You know, it's easier when it's on the wall. So you don't have to worry about slipping.
Yeah.
You know? Anyway, we got that deep tub. Of course, we got a nice walk-in closet here. It does have a shoe rack, if you will, or high heel rack here, as Jared would like to call it, and plenty of hanging space there. But as Jared backs up, we'll take a quick peek at the other one. It's just right here. Now this one, it does feel bigger, Jared, than that one. Maybe it's because of the placement of the window over there.
Maybe so.
Maybe a little wider. But as Jared was saying, it pretty much mirrors itself.
It's pretty similar. The bathroom really is going to mirror almost exactly, except for the closet.
The closet this is a little bit different over here, but yes, this ensuite pretty much mirrors the other one as well. But we have one more to show you when it comes to the guest bedrooms. Now, if you hadn't already, you've got to smash that subscribe button because that makes sure you keep seeing the videos, and it also helps us get the videos out to people who are looking to make the move to Mississippi as well. But let's get over here to what I called our last guest bedroom. We got a little enclave area. Back up, Jared. We're moving a little too fast. We got a nice little enclave area here. We got that beautiful sconce lamp. I really like that. And then we walk into this space, and this is that window that Jared said he liked best out front.
So see, this is part of why I said I like it. Not only do I feel like it looks good on the outside, but it gives you a little extra something here on the inside too.
It does. It's not so square, rectangle. When you do that right there.
That's right. And we're casement windows.
Yes, we got a casement window there. I like the way they did this ensuite though, because it's totally different than the other. We still have that nice quartz countertop. Let's go this way first, Jared. We have the walk-in closet still, so you can kind of get a better view of what that looks like.
So this one is, I think, a little bit bigger.
I like the tile they put here on the floor. But come on in, Jared. Come on in. We got satin nickel plumbing. We got black hardware. But then we have this nice what would you call that? A dark gray?
It's like a slate.
A slate color here. I like that. They did the herringbone down below, and then of course it looks really good with that satin nickel plumbing here, and it really makes that pop. But look at here, Jared. Look at here.
Look at that.
Now,
take my job, Charles.
Yeah, I'm taking your job, Derek. It's definitely Charles approved. But anyway, hey, you've been with us long enough. I think it's time to let Jared do his big boy approved part. What do y'all think?
Let's go check it out, Charles. Now, thankfully, while we've been shooting the rest of the house, I've had time for my shorts to dry because they did get wet when we were trying to shoot that intro.
Hey, Jared, you went ahead and showed them that blooper, right?
Well, no, that may be a little later. Hold on for that. But Charles did not point out a couple details, and I try to save a little bit for myself. So here, do you notice we got these extra details at the top of the doors, these 8-foot doorways and the windows? How you like that?
Jared, those were obvious.
Well, but you never mentioned it, Charles. You know what else is obvious?
That coffered ceiling.
I know. So here we go. We got more than just the details above the doorways. We've got them on this entire ceiling here in your primary ensuite owner's retreat. You're going to see why here in just a minute. But if you like the windows up front, you're going to love these. So we got 4 of them.
Yes, sir.
And we got 2 casement windows there in the middle. And a day like today, y'all, as we're shooting this, it is 68 degrees. It feels absolutely incredible outside. So today would be the day that I would crank those up and they call that burp in your home. Did you know that?
No.
That's like the trend on social media, TikTok. It comes from like, I don't know, some European country. They call it burp in your home. Do you burp your home? Let me know.
Y'all, he didn't tell me anything about this.
I didn't. But
you're being serious?
100%. That's a real thing. Just like this double door reveal is a real thing coming in here. And there's still a little water in there. So we'll get back to that in just a second. You already saw, but did you notice these elongated tiles here that you have? This is kind of a darker gray with a little maybe of a beige tint to it. And then here you have that polished nickel again there. It looks really good, very solid coming out the wall there. Over this way, you have vanity number 1. And if I were to end up buying this house, this is his vanity, because as I rotate around, Charles, we see we got the hers right here, because for some reason you need a whole lot more counter space, I guess.
Well, you also got that custom cabinet over there, Jerry.
You do. So you have this custom cabinet over here with the glass, even an outlet in here. So that is nice. You have these nice gold pulls, similar to what you saw in the kitchen, but these are just a little bit more rounded. So I like those. But hey, Charles, did you notice this wall right here?
Of course I did, Jerry.
It's actually hiding our shower, our walk-through shower, or as we sometimes call it, the car wash shower, because we come through dirty on one side, we clean, we come out the other side, and guess what?
We are big boy approved.
Big boy approved. Always got the big boy tiles in here too. How do you like the big, huge, glossy tiles that you have there?
Jerry, I like my shiny tiles, especially when it's not on the floor.
Yeah, those look good. You got the detail coming up the middle here with your polished nickel steel there. And if you look down, we have the herringbone tile in the other shower. We got even more here. Just this like the light version, but that one being the dark version. But yeah, we'll come on out this side, 100% big boy, maybe 200% big boy approved. And Charles is walking away from me because he can do that. We can walk through not just the shower, we can walk through the closet too. And y'all know we talk about our Mississippi closets here. Now you've seen in the other bedrooms, those had really nice walk-in closets too to be your spare or guest bedrooms. Well, here you go. You're going to get something nice in the primary. I like that they included an outlet in here. So if you got stuff, I kind of like the idea of getting my phone and stuff away from my bedside and go to sleep. But where are you going to put it? Well, you actually got an outlet here. You can have it right here in your closet. Would you do that?
Yeah, man, I would do that.
I think it's a good idea. Anyway, over here, we do have our sneaker rack. We've got hanging space. We've got more space storage up there. I guess you could even throw some stuff on top. If you back up here, you'll see that that's going all the way around. We've got attic access, so that's your second one. We had another one over there in the garage, and we have, I guess this would be the heel rack, the bag rack. I don't know. Whatever you're going to put over here, y'all just let me know. But then we have a very nice floor-length mirror. That looks good.
Jared, all I see is a black shirt and an arm.
Yeah, well, I guess that's there too. Y'all didn't see the whole picture, I guess. But hey, we got a couple more things, Charles. We got to tell them.
Let's tell them.
We got to tell them that this is throne room certified. Plenty of room in there, plenty of space. And then you already saw this. It's still a little wet, but this is the sacrifice I make. This is why I hope you'll hit like. I'm gonna sit back down in the water here to just reaffirm that this is 100% big boy approved. So I gotta tell y'all, you have seen this entire house, but to really understand the value of what you're getting here, you need to know a little bit more about where this house is and what's around it, especially if you're thinking about making a move. And to do that, you're gonna have to check out the video right there. Oh, not me.
That's as close as... What?
Damn it. I bumped the thing and turned the water on.
The good news is I'm recording, so that's a blooper.